All right. So it is it is the last episode of Dragon Tales. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys, last time we played, you guys defeated the big bad. You came back out of here, found out that all the undead are not here. They have been sent away. The did bring Alice back from the dead, which kudos because that was supposed to be really hard to do. I know, right? Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What's the first thing you guys want to check out? The dragons are gone. Um, all the dragons are gone except for Alice because you just brought her back. Not dead, just not here. Yes. No, she's not here. Essentially, it is just the original army that you left behind of the Aranais who are taking stock of each other, and then you all and Alice and Persephone. Yes, we can't forget Persephone. Persephone. It's quiet here. In fact, for the demon waste, it's a little quieter than it should be. It depends on who you ask. As as it was and as it should be. You don't like cryptic stuff? There are currently do Arcana checks, all of you. What are you? I'm trying to figure out what you are. Yeah, you're. Thank you, Bernie. Mm-hmm. Wow, Strel the only one that's going to be getting it. You do have a +9 to Arcana. Um, you're gonna feel that the presence of no evil whatsoever. Correct. The evil, that is the only ping of evil you're getting, yes. And even that is waning. Dear Lord, poor. You do not see any demons out there at all, no. Oh, wow. This thing is so picky. Before the demon wastelands, this was a desert. It was home to the earth elementals. Well, we belong home. Although some of us don't feel the call to her any longer. Zerial. In fact, the longer you guys are talking to them, you'll notice that some of them are taking more of the role of a tiefling than they were in Aaron Eyes. I type tieflings, like teepees. Uh huh. Yes, yes, they are pretty much naked already. No, this is exactly what I'd hoped for originally. Was that if we remained here and helped and did the goods, we could remain here and become good. It, Persephone will say no, but if they are truly looking to become good creatures, I will take them under my wing. Um, you can do a perception check. Mm-hmm. Nice. Those look like my rolls today inside of Boulder's Gate. Um, there are huts where campfires had just been put out. You just missed them. They had spent the night and then left. Rudin, if you wish to reconnect with your family, you could catch back up with them. or ignore them. Uh, Alice will look at the all of you because all of you are there. It has been a journey, and it has been fun. But I think I'm going to head back to Dargoon and see what trouble I can cause over there for their newest king. He's claimed himself as king, but I don't know that he'd actually hold title to you, Shrelv. Unless, of course, you're okay with somebody else having the throne. So not Gregory. His name is not important at the moment. Maybe you should come visit. It is your homeland, after all. Hmm. He's strong, but he's not that strong. Not yet. And unless you have any questions or anything else for her, she is going to take the blue dragon, and the two of them are going to fly off. It is not Archon. Archon does not exist in this timeline. No, you're not that far back. Essentially, you are on your original timeline, which was when you guys had gone and killed Archon in that building with the sewer waste. Correct. Correct. He well, no longer exists. And Alice will take off to the skies with the blue dragon following quickly behind her. Here. It's an arrow that's been drawn in the sand. With your perception earlier, yes, you would have seen it. You didn't know quite what it meant, but it's there. It's somebody took their foot and drew an arrow in the ground. Yeah. Also, the camps that Dow's family was in is around there as well. We're following Dow's family. I'll take the tieflings to a village I know of that could use some good help, where we can keep an eye on them a little bit better. I believe you had dealings with an archangel there once upon a time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This map. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dare I say, near the beginning of the campaign? Yes. Yes, he was a half hag, and then he got blessed by the archangels and became half elvish. He was. He's no longer there. Uh, I can say that anyone who's been causing issues on the material planes has now been resolved to home. The dragon types are going to go wherever it is that they go. I'm assuming your dragon gods that you're talking about up in the sanctum. I th- I believe they're going to close themselves off and recuperate. They've had it hard. Betrayed by one of their own. I think, yeah, I believe they've come to understand that they are no better than any other species. You might see them from time to time, just dropping in to say hello. Enjoy your lives. Stay out of trouble. I can suggest that maybe you all enjoy each other for a time, then go and find yourselves. Maybe settle down. I'll bring you back to the map. Constance, give me a religion check. Man, you do have your DM's inspiration if you prefer to use that. Okay. Um, with your religious check, the 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 entirety of the world has settled. You're not sensing anyone who's pure evil or demonic or devil-like. Yeah. No, the regular thieves and like thieves guilds are still up and wondering. So, Ida is still rolling around somewhere doing what he does best. But right, there is yeah. hmm Hopefully you can keep it that way for a long, long time because I'm not bringing this game back for a while. Do you all want to go separate ways and do it, or do you want to stay together? Are we still shipped together? Is that what we are doing? Mia. So you're aware. I was asked not to bring this up until end of game, and it's now the very last episode. You do have a home. One was being built for you in the background. Rudin, I need follow the arrow. I need you to do me a perception check of your bag. Yeah, you know, next session. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lucky your marbles are there. Yep. So the person who built it for you guys did not make this map. It was made by somebody else's, but he found this map and asked me to display it to you all upon completion of game. Rudin, you found a note inside the bag of marbles. Hmm? No, I'm thinking more e-natural. Maybe. Um, it is from Autumn. It is from Autumn. Who? Yep. He. Hmm. The note says, because at the end of a long journey, you're going to need a place to call home. And he drew you a map, and it's just outside of Trailenport, where you guys got started. Because that just makes sense. And also in that note, wrapped up, is a key. hmm hmm How are we getting there? The helm. The helm. All right. Um, Constance, Persephone says she will see you in 4 weeks' time, wherever it is that you will be. She will find you. There is a conversation the two of you will need to have. All right, and you all are off to your keep. He said he figured it would cover every different thing that all of you liked to enjoy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The theater could be people sitting around and watching you try to be a barbarian. The key will open the gate, which is right here. You do have a southern gate. Other key you can lose. Yeah, I probably should. When you get inside, before you even get up to the gate, you're going to notice that there are guards asking who you are, brandishing the key. You guys open the lock. There are already people there tending to everything. All you really have to do is live in it. To note, these little houses out here are outhouses. Those outhouses used to be bullet holes. You know where you are now, Joe? Mm-hmm. Yep. And the hag that essentially killed him. Mm-hmm. Or almost killed him, or got really close to killing him because he went off all by himself. Mm-hmm. Close enough to the city, but far enough away. Mm-hmm. Just don't walk into the house. Right. These other rooms up in like in this area on the upper level, those could be for like your guests and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. It's up to you. It's y'all's place. Hmm. You'll notice that there are already fruits growing there, and you recognize the fruit. Do you remember the wizard's hut where you guys were growing that very rare herb found from inside of the plant? Uh-huh. There are 17 rows of it growing there. That's already happening over here in Hut 5. He thought of a lot of stuff. Like he thought of a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, it's your place. You tell him where to go. It's your place. You figure out where y'all want to go. There you go. Or 8. 8's really good. I figured 8 because if she started commanding your version of a military army, she has 2 huts to do it from. One she lives in and one she can command out of. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. With no retainers. It's great. So what's next for you guys? You do have a place to call home now. A place for you all to call home at the same time. Mm, don't forget your uncle's Drelv now. Hmm. You were a little busy. Okay. You heard it, Rudin. You heard it. Mm-hmm. So what's next? You're not that far because it's only like half a day's journey to the dock itself. Yes. Oh. All right. I can pull up the map because why would we guess? You guys are like right. No, you're north of it. You're like right there. And then do I still have the map for? 'Cause that would be a miracle if I still had the map for Trollenport. Bailey, stop hitting me. Correct. Already owns four. Yep. Mm-hmm. She's in. Nobody likes the sticky stage. Found, I found troll import. I found troll import. No, no, that was just covering up the name of. Yep. Because every time I brought the name up, people are like, well, this is the name of the city. I'm like, no, no, it's called Trollenport. Ah, so to your brother. Yes? Is that where we're going first? Okay. Um, your, yeah. So, um, doing ascending to your brother, or are you just going to show up where you think he is? Mm-hmm. Dargoon, I'm aware, and of course we need to talk. Yeah. Yes, that is true. He will tell you the capital. I'll meet you in the capital. Okay. So sounds like you're all going. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. Off to Dargoon, to the capital. Um, when you get there, I'll get the map up in a moment and kind of not in the room at the moment. When we get there, you will see that the entire city is in celebration. Everyone is a dragon. No, full-size dragons. Mhm. the, the buildings have all become expanded so that dragons can be inside of them. The important buildings. Regular homes and things have turned more into caves, or they go outside the city and they sleep in huts. It's a little backwards than it used to be. But right now they are jovial. They're festival. They're having all kinds of fun. You'll see little kids learning to transform from their being into dragon beings. Kids bobbing for apples. Girls, yeah, girls playing with the little spinny thing with the crochet macrame stuff with a pole and spinning around on that. I never knew what it was called. There it is. Uh, there seems to be flower petals falling everywhere, pinks and purples, white, and then, of course, there's your brother standing in the middle of it all. Yes. Hmm. Yes, he's also a little bit more dressed up than you are as well. Well, I wouldn't say close. I never use the word close. Yeah, he's got a crown on his head. Not his mask. Mask of many colored heads, yes. Yes. Yes, it is. It's also very what's the word I would want to say? It suits you. The token that comes with a silver dragon. What do you want me to do? I didn't go and find a special token just for your brother. Yes. If you're more comfortable in your other form, we can go to that. But yes, um, in your mm-hmm. We did make it for this form. This one, this one. Yeah, because I don't I don't see more than one of you. Probably. Rudin, there's all kinds of foods in there. All kinds of festival foods, all kinds of street foods. You name it. You name it, there's foods. He's a horse, of course. That is Weasel. Hmm. Well, yeah, you're a druid. Hmm. I do. Unless, of course, you want it. If you want it, by all means. Oh, well then. Wow. The crown. Yeah. Kind of. They needed somebody to be organized since Grigori left, and they all wanted you, but you were off saving the world and stuff. So they asked me to step in until you came back. Then I shall keep it. Status quo. No? Can I recommend a place for you to go? Um, hmm, no, no. There's a new colony of dragons forming. We've not encountered them yet. Have not had a chance to speak with them, but they are of the gem kind. Maybe you can go up and introduce yourself, thus introducing thine self. Oh, that would be great. Can we call you that by title officially as he opens up a book with a quill? He'll pencil your name in, and great. Mom and dad will be happy. All right, here's your brother's. Now, any other questions? They're tending to the they're tending to their new home that they were in. Now, also they're currently babysitting. Two. Yes. Nix and Bex and Echo and Ketco have been dealing with that. Hey, did you know Echo and Ketco are the same person? Yeah, apparently. Apparently simulacrum. I didn't know that was a thing outside of the weird dude who was running around pretending to be something he wasn't. Hmm. Hmm. The wheels are burning inside Crocosmia's head. Being able to do two things at one time is always fun. Keko is the real one. She has been trying this whole game. Got smarter. I wouldn't say mission so much as just hi, how are you? If you need anything, go contact me. No, it almost seems like when you guys demolished that gate, everything kind of lifted. Hmm. Well then. Hmm. Accessible, or they're going to need to create a new one. Hmm. Well then. Which guy did you release? Oh, the good one. She's been missing for a while. It's actually that's actually who Ida was down in hell looking for in the first place. Ira, my wife. Mhm. I'm sure she will be. Standing on two legs? Hmm. No. In fact, hmm hmm in fact, Persephone swore to her that if Persephone was freed, she would be able to get Tyr out of her, which you all did. Thank you, by the way. And then, and after that, she told Ira that if she were to give up her version of dragon, she could live again. So she no longer has the ability to turn into a dragon. She will have a shorter lifespan than the rest of us. Well, technically, she's already lived enough times for the rest of us three times over, so she's thankful for it. She is. Hmm. I think she's ready to be at rest when her time comes. I don't know that extending her life is something that she's looking forward to. That I can agree to. Well, I believe that is the path that she was looking at taking. Um, he is going to step aside, and right here on the floor, that etching is actually a carpet. He's going to fling that open, and inside you will see a fairy circle. I believe that's where she went this morning. She doesn't exactly tell me everything when she leaves. Hmm. Constance, how are you feeling? Hmm. Hmm. I hear there's a way to get tear out of you and let you live your life to the way it's supposed to. So it is something that you're looking for. Then you will have a personal mission to go on in the plains, in the Talenta Plains. Whenever you're ready, whenever you're ready, there is no hurry for that. Whose voice? Yeah. Um, she did. She did. And she's no longer a princess. She's a queen. Um, Autumn is doing autumn things. Hmm. And Ira is off running the Thieves Guild. He'll point to the back corner back here. Um, in the shadow, because it's been pointed out, you will now see there is a person standing against the wall in complete utter blackness. Uh, sure, sure. I I don't. Uh, I. Ira is Ira is always just but a word away. Hence the gentleman behind me. We have created a contract of sorts. We have it's it's a good way of keeping our youthful dragons get the energy taken out of them. Hmm. From my understanding, when his people come across very dark artifacts, they call for a dragon. One of our dragons goes, picks it up, and takes it to the actually our hatchling place where we were hatched, Strelv. And then from there they just disappear. It's my understanding from what? Okay. Yes, I'm unaware of where they go, but it's my understanding that they just disappear and go someplace safe that I don't need to worry about. Mm-hmm. Wonder who that is. You do have time to yourselves. There is a party going on in your honor outside. Hmm. And that is supposed to last for a week. It only started this morning, so it only just started. You're in their home. Okay. So let's start with the Talenta Plains then. Yeah. Let us see what you get up to. Constance and Rudin, you guys will head into the Talenta Plains. When you enter there, what you see first is a solid wall of what looks like old plant growth. It's hardened, it's really tough. You'll see a plaque just on the outside. On the outside of that plaque, it states, "Here remains the last bit of the wall that kept Talenta Plains sealed off from the rest of the world. These petrified, you can't chew the leaves, the petrified plants, welcome back. The petrified plants are serving as a reminder as to what happened when you make deals with gods." Mm, not you specifically. From the last campaign, the druids who used to live here, they uh, they took hold and made a deal with Tiamat. And Tiamat said that if you do this, this, and this, I'll give you this. Well, they did it, went back on their word, and Tiamat then sealed them off by petrifying the forest. They were druids. All right. When you don't know where to go, but you're gonna see signs that make sense that this is where you should be. An elderly lizard folk will come up to you. You must be you're not there. You're with Strelf. You must be Constance. I've heard a lot about you. I've been waiting. Come with me. We will start your journey process. Are you to do this alone? You don't need to do it alone. However, it is wise that when the questions come up, you answer them. Did you hear that, Weasel? He will escort you to a grove, and inside that grove, I do apologize for the blurriness of it, but it is meant to be that way for a little bit. Inside here is where it started. There's a potion in there. You must drink the potion or not. The decision is yours. When you decide to come out of the grove, you will not speak of it to anyone. What happens in there stays between you and the persons in there. Pretty much. Go ahead, drop yourself on there. Rudin, I need you in on there as well. And you're going to find that your dragon half is not able to be your dragon half. You have to be yourself. Yeah, yeah. Constance, there is a flask, a singular flask, sitting right here where this yellow dot is. Stop being weird. Hang on. Hang on 2 seconds. I gotta drop this if it lets me drop it. There we go. How are you, child? You come seeking the vial. Are you aware that drinking the vial will kill a part of you? Drinking the vial will take Tyr out of you, but separating her from your soul will give her a soul. You will be split into two. It is entirely possible, if you're not able to withstand it, that you will not be you when you come out of it. You will have no memories of who you currently are. However, if you have the fortitude, you may be able to withstand it. You have all the time you need. You can ask all the questions you want. Darn the humanity of D&D. You do. You do. No, it's gonna be wisdom. Your your mental fortitude, not your physical fortitude. Correct. Hmm. It's a wisdom one. All right. So, okay. So I'll subtract the d6 from the roll then. Okay. Green moose, obtuse, rubber goose. All right, Constance. Are you drinking it or not? Roll that wisdom save. What is your bardic inspiration? Is it a d6 or a d8? Is it a d6 for Rudin? Roll a d6. Mm-hmm. 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 Your rolls tonight. Mhm. It's okay. You're 22 saved. You will drink the potion. And when you do, it's this thick, tar-like substance that will coat the entirety of the inside of your mouth, down your throat. You feel like you're suffocating, like you can't breathe. When it finally hits your stomach, it's almost like that too is getting coated. And Rudin, you can see this at this point. There's a light, a ball, glowing at the very center of her core. She is almost like alien, birthing another person. You will fall to the ground, unable to move, and you will sleep. After about a fortnight, you will wake up, remembering everything. You will see Rudin and Weasel doing whatever Rudin and Weasel are doing, hopefully tending to you. A fortnight's only 14 days, right? Is it? I only meant 14. Mhm. Yep. So for 2 weeks, yep. You'll see Rudin in front of you. when you wake. You do. However, well, welcome back. Finish your soup. The druid will come back to you. Congratulations, you have passed. He will wink at you. I'm aware of what you actually mean. Do a religion. That is Tyr now, as he's walking away. Wow. Where would you like to go now? Constance, you will notice that the presence of being able to tell if they were your divine sense that you have that was always on does is not on all the time anymore. You are truly just a paladin. I mean, it was a gift from the gods, and you literally birthed out the god. Well, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, to anybody else. All right, so you guys are going back to the keep. All right. You're gonna do more training? Nope. Well, I'm glad that we got you in for at least that bit. So if you leave, yep. 2 years. Ryan's. Oh, Eldon. We miss you, buddy. All right. So then we're headed over to Strelv and Crocosmia. Mm-hmm. Gemstone dragons. Here we come. Um, no, no, no. Because that would be a sense of evil, and that's not here yet. Might be boring for a little while, but it'll settle in. There it is. Oh yeah. Sorry, Bailey is in my face, demanding attention at this very moment. Oh, thanks, Roll20. Appreciate it. That's the best. Yep, it's yelling at me, saying we can't connect right now. Yeah, right after DM&D. Uh-huh. So I had gotten a notification just as we had wrapped up that my DM&D, my Roll20 was not working. And I was like, oh, help, Drelv isn't having issues in his game. That's sad. Well, I've reloaded now. Now I'm just waiting for the screen to come up. All right. The screen is up. Oh, Roll20, how I love you when you don't work like you're supposed to. I am going to take the grid off. And there is a well. A well and a garden. When you guys get there, it's quiet. Almost like it's just the dawn of morning. Shut it. You know what I mean. Right? But you will see young dragons playing in the streets, wherever. Young, not babies. Few adults flying around here and there. An elder. Come on close, thank you. An elder amethyst dragon will come up to you guys. Well, welcome. How may we help you? Ah, yes. I had. They are, yes. I'm putting it on the map. Mm-hmm. Hi. I I have heard there is a dragon area which many dragons get together to be together. We are unfamiliar with that type of. Um, they are up. No, it's not in Durgan. They are in the Eldine Reaches. Mm-hmm. They are sized for normal people. No, you've actually caught us in our morning exercises. Huh. So, if I understand this correctly, we can be in our normal forms or dragon forms. Are you preferring? Hmm. Yes. But are we having to live there, or can we stay where we are? I do appreciate it. Who is it that we should be speaking to when... Very nice. Very nice. Come in. Let me introduce you to our elder. He is in charge of everything. I speak when I'm like the line of defense. He's an ancient dragon, yes. He's a big boy. He's taking you to the elder of the elders. Uh-huh. He'll escort you back here. Uh, the kids will disperse and go do what they want to do. Well, hello. My name is Torm. I am... No. Mm. I am the elder dragon of this village. He tells me that you are here to parlay information. Hmm. That is that is good news to hear. And according to him, we do not need to leave. We may do, in time. We've only just started to form. We came in just before the portal closed. So you were unaware of it as you were busy doing a million other things. But do you remember when Alice said she was going to go off and winked at you and said she was going to do something stupid? And you tried to insight check her to see what that stupid was? She opened a ton of portals to a bunch of other places where a bunch of other dragons were to get them here. And he's telling you this, not the DM. Um, she opened a bunch of portals to get a bunch of dragons from a bunch of different areas, including the astral plane, to get them out here, away from where they were. We are fleeing. This is not our original home, but our ancestors originally came from here. Hmm. Actually, I do believe it wasn't this particular plane. It was another one that was being torn apart from dragons at war. They stepped through onto this plane to look for someone and ended up staying. I am unaware of that. As I said, most of my clan made it through just before the portal closed. We we have decided, yes. Um, we've had very old dragons unable to keep up. I'm afraid if we try to open the portal again, we'll be letting more evil into this world than we can negate. Maybe one day. Dragons do live a very long time, you know. I would appreciate it. However, I don't want you to go out of our way just for us. We don't want to be a bother. You are that Strelv. It it is good to meet you. Hmm. Alice spoke very highly of you. Good. Then we will see her in time. She said she had something to take care of, something about a gateway that was opened that should not have been, and the idiots went inside, is the last thing I heard. Are there a lot of random portals to places on this plane? Good. So then I shouldn't worry about keeping the young ones too close to camp. They may leave and venture. That is comforting news. I appreciate it, It gives us a little bit more room to stretch our wings, so to say. And he'll start to laugh, but like old man laugh, and then cough because, that was too much. Yeah, that will be comforting. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sir Strelf and Miss Crocosmia. He will bow his head to each of you individually. um, he is so you all are aware for notes in the future, if ever it happens, he's a crystal dragon in charge of a cluster of different type of gem dragons. Yes. Mm. Curtsy in dragon form. That's hilarious. Hmm. Um, Crocosmia, a little voice inside your head. You're going to hear, huh? Mistress Crocosmia, do you remember me? Do you remember the Dwarf King's daughter from the city where the beholder was? I just wanted you to know that we killed the beholder. He's dead, and then now I'm returning back to become the queen of the dwarfs over there. You can the one where you got the helm from. Not a dragon. It's the hmm well, kind of. It's more of a we're communicating, yes. Um, yep. Um, you and the group can come whenever you wish. I'd love to shower you with the gifts that we found down there. And to thank you. You're not together anymore? Oh no, what happened? And then the line's gonna go dead. Yeah, she didn't really have one. She was just a princess. All right. Where are you guys headed? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's awesome. I'm glad that they are okay. Torm, you said. Interesting. That's that's interesting. Yes. Your house? It's true, it's not a house. Um, it's a fort. Yep. All right. So you guys are back there. Right. I mean, you could. You did have a port to the Eldane Regis up there, just not close to where they were. Right. They're coming in through the south gate while you were coming in through the east gate, west gate. Oh, there you go. You'll see them walking in through the gate then. Rooted. You're gonna agree with Rooted. You were. You were. Oh. Your family. Uh, wow. Stop it. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Ugh, I love you guys. I'm done with y'all. So done with you guys. Uh, yeah. Oh, that one. You want the name of that one? Um, it was in. It was in. Which it was. It was in the. Not Scarhaven. Was it Scarhaven? No. It was. It was in Karnath. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys were fighting in Karnath. Right. You got rid of the one in Korth. Yes. No, it was Scarhaven. Was the other one? Yes. Yes. Let me look at the map because it's map looking that I do all my memories off of. Um, is it under? Yes, it was under in Fairhaven because you played with the DM on the helmet teleportation issue. Hmm. That is correct. But the queen is now sitting in Breland. Hmm. So everybody can see this is Breland. Well, that's actually where you. Uh huh. Uh huh. The airship is actually where you guys are going. I just deleted it. Yeah. Rot. Wrote. Wrote. Hmm. Zoom out. It's a very big map. I had to make it extra ginormously large. All right. No, this showing there are elevators, yes, but it is showing the elevation of the way it works. You can. All right. When you guys get in, you are going to see a procession of people allowing you free reign of walking up the road until you get to the top layer. You could, but then you wouldn't get to let to see the people see you. Hmm. Right, exactly. When you get up there, go ahead. Not until you hit the sixth, where the number six is, the top level. Hmm. When you get up there, you are going to notice there is a carnival set up. A huge out-to-do food tents everywhere, kind of like what you saw when you went to go visit Stork. Hmm. There's a pony ride there. It looks more like rams instead of ponies, but you get the drift. They have these automated mine carts that are spinning around in circles for the little tiny dwarves, kids. uh, the princess, now the queen, will walk up to you all. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. You didn't have to come by this early. We're not celebrating you, but we can turn it into a celebration for you. Um, we found an entire cave full of mithril, and we're about to mine the crap out of it. Um, yes, yes, expect mithril items to be hitting the markets soon. You get mithril, and you get mithril. We've even made an agreement with the tinkerers over in the other city. Their mithril apparently is a conduit that they can use to make ships fly. So we're gonna have flying ships apparently. Hmm. Or well, that would be horrible. I think what would be worse is if one of them crashed into a flying dragon. Ah, yes. So, oh, you're here for your reward. Yes, I almost forgot. So, my father, in his moment of clarity, She winks. Gave you a helm, correct? Yeah. Yes. Did he happen to give you the gem that goes with it? Well, here is the gem. Uh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's a big blue sapphire gem. It is the cut and the clarity on this could be, it is considered the best cut and type clarity. With whoever has high arcana, you can tell there's a ton of magic poured into this. My father often said with that inside the helm, he could go anywhere, whenever he wanted, even to the astral planes. So, well, I don't know what it does, because, he didn't pass it down to me. He passed it to you all. Hmm. There you go. Yep. Yes, it has massive amounts of magic. You think that the magic on this will not expire anytime soon? Like your kids, if you had kids, hundreds of generations down the line would still just be using the same amount of power. My father was mentally insane. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not quite sure what touched him, but somebody touched him. I don't think it was you. You're very welcome. Enjoy it if you can. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to the astral planes. That place is scary. Well, they're going to the. Are the rest of you joining him? There's no children. Well, not that you can find children. You won't be able to. No, there's no C words. Mm, no. Carnival, well, it's a place where you're eating a lot of junk food, looking at different types of magic items and clothing and jewelry, accessories. Oh, they've got one. It's a mine cart that spins around in circles that also goes in a circle. Rooted. I need a con save from anybody going on that actual ride. Why the heck not? Rudin, you're being forced. I need a con save from you. All right. While it is a fun ride, it is a very spinny ride. None of you end up actually blowing any type of chunks or getting super dizzy at the end of it. However, y'all's equilibrium, even with the 27 as the 28 as the highest, you're still a little walking to the left a little bit than you should be. Yep. Make the square circle. Got it. Hmm. Levitate. You cast levitate just before you hit the bottom. Could push Featherfall and then fall down slowly. No, that was. I don't think it's evil so much as it chaotic. Maybe. I don't know. Strelv, did you turn evil? Or did you just go chaotic? Hmm. All right. So you guys are gonna party hardy like it's 1999. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then what? Are you gonna spend the night here, or are you guys going home? Okay. All right. So on the way home, going back home. When you guys get home, it's quiet. It's night. Well, almost morning. Okay. Um. Now you know what the helm normally acts like when it's on your head, correct? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now this one will teleport 6 times per day, but two of them have to be out of the material plane. Yep. We're gonna go to break because it is that time. right. It's the end.
You got a wedding to plan,
You do.
but also, I mean, what do you all want to do in the future? No immediate future what we're planning on, but like what's happening after that?
Yeah. Constance, what do you want to
Oh,
do in the future?
um, I don't know that she has anything really specific that she wants to do. Um, other than kind of hang out with these guys and maybe this isn't the last bit of our adventuring in quotation marks. Like obviously she's still Constance the protector, so if someone needs her, she will leave to do what she can. And if you hear me shaking something, it is my blender bottle, and I apologize if it's loud. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Just a little bit. Um,
Okay, I apologize. I went and got made myself a protein shake. So.
I
But
Well,
yeah,
hey,
I
mean,
mean,
it's
it's
a
a
obviously,
that
yeah.
we'll always be around, and that if people need help with something, we
right.
can
Like, I
just
don't know that there's anything specific
do
that she's
it.
trying to do, though. It would be stuff like that. Like, obviously,
Mm,
she's going to be living with it, like here in this little complex farm thing, and training guards and trying to help keep her friends safe, but also be available for other people. But I don't think there's anything specific that she's got in mind.
yeah.
You want a holy order of paladins to go out and do good in the world?
I was thinking that when you said you wanted an apprentice, I was like, we should find another young paladin to like be like, don't ever let them invade your body.
Just say no.
Just say no.
Body is your own
Say no
temple.
to the gods.
It's just like drugs, kids. Just say no.
Your body is
Right.
a temple. It's not theirs.
It is your temple, not
Yeah.
theirs.
Yeah, people can visit, but they can't live there.
uh, that's
My
hilarious.
body's a temple, ancient and crumbling.
I mean, I am serious. I do want. I mean, if Rudin does is sticking around with us as well, yeah, I want us to kind of like just have a. It wouldn't be a wizard school because we're not. Neither of us are wizards. I mean, it'd be
Right.
like training
I'm not a
people in
wizard.
like bardic fighting, like performing music, like magic and stuff like that.
There we
Like
go. Open our own magic bardic school.
essentially, yeah,
Sounds like
we
an
could.
adventuring school.
Yeah, I mean,
There's already a school that
they're wizard.
everybody.
They're wizard school. They
Listen,
treat teach you
It's not a
traditional wizard
wizard
stuff.
school. It's not a wizard school.
It's a
There are
it's
different
Not
sections. It's for everybody to learn everything.
right,
We're
but
gonna
There's
it's
teach
whatever.
juggling,
monks training there. There's
dancing.
paladins. There's clerics. There's wizards. There's artificers. There's everybody.
Fine. Then we'll do our own smaller version of that. That's more specialized and doesn't have a bunch of rugrats running around in like robes and pointy hats and stuff.
I will say that um the school that is up there that you guys are aware of is more based on learning your talent versus what you can do as an adventuring group. They don't pair them up with other specialties to teach them how to be adventurers. And if you guys would prefer to make an adventurers group, by all
Mm,
means.
I like that idea because then we can all contribute our own little
Yeah.
part.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
some of us watch enough anime to know there's such a thing called an adventurers guild. You guys
Sure.
could create one of those where, all the quests go into the Adventurers Guild and they split them up by
Maybe we
what
can
level.
keep money coming And we in. could. Bertie, you look so tired. Yeah, I've got something in my eye. We can make ourselves known to the school though, and we can say, if you see somebody who's got potential to be an adventurer, send them our way.
Sure. I
Right.
mean, we are on the opposite
And
sides of the
like
continent, so it's like
like
Mhm.
it's
she
not like they were like
said,
nearby. Yeah.
there are have a people who have guild, and then like we train them teleportation. out, but
We got
we
a
keep a
helmet. Go
portion.
there. Come
We
on.
can teleport there and fetch them.
I'm just saying is that like you, but people going to the school will get teleported to the school is what I'm saying. They have to go there. So it's more of a regional kind of thing. Like go up there, people up in Karnath and that would kind of converge there to go to school up there. Then our place would be a school down here, but our being more the focus on actual practical adventuring, where theirs is like academic study and whatever else that, and becoming like, I am a sorcerer. Like, okay, yeah, we just do magic here. Like you pick your style of magic. We'll just make sure it works and put you through the ringer.
The ringer.
Yep. Yeah, no, that way, yeah, we can like kind of, and with having Troll and Port nearby, they don't have to live here. Like you live there, you come here. This is our place.
You could do that.
Like
I don't think it would impact with what they're doing either, even in the smallest bit. So,
yeah,
well,
they're literally more of a school or more of a like they're the university, we're a vocational school.
Most definitely. I didn't want to click that. What is that malarkey?
Oh, no, that's weird.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, you guys are deciding that, figuring that stuff out. Now you've got contacts that you could help pass the information along for that to become well known and widespread, that people can come to you guys if they need help for anything. And people looking to become adventurers can come over here and stop by and pick your brains, essentially.
Hey, go back to your mother. You have no talent.
The weird thing, though, is that everyone that we're teaching will also be a dragon. And how do we deal with that?
Just drag them along.
I mean, the whole world is
about how to transform and help them control that, because we learn how to do that.
Because I mean, when it comes right down to it, like for most people that aren't us, obviously, turning into their dragon form, you don't have the capabilities you have when you're not in your dragon form. Like, yes, you're a dragon, but you don't have your spell casting, you don't have your cool weapon abilities and your feats and everything else of that. You don't have your class abilities.
Fact, you guys were special.
And we didn't get that until 20th level.
And we're still special.
You're still special. You're still special in my eyes.
Oh, God loves us.
You're still alive, aren't you?
True. I mean, you tried your damnedest to get rid of us, but still.
I did. I really did. You guys made it really difficult. I fell in love with y'all's characters too much.
So
wedding?
Wedding and all day carnival.
All day carnivals. Yep. So do we want to do the wedding first and then have like a carnival thing afterward, or 2 separate days?
Well, do we want to have the wedding here, or do we want to have it somewhere else?
It's not my
somewhere
wedding.
Bigger. That's what I'm asking. Well, I'm asking the person involved in the wedding and then the friends here helping us plan it.
Involved in the wedding.
You're involved.
That's me. I'm the best man.
The best weasel.
Maybe we could talk to your brother and have it there. Maybe.
And have it where?
Ooh, at the castle.
At the palace? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, we could do that. I mean,
your brother's the king. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, he might let us have it there, I guess.
He might.
I'll just tell him we're having it there. How about that?
Yeah.
I think I'm higher level than him now.
And unlike you, Storg, we're inviting you to our wedding.
Yes. I deserve that. Every bit of that, yes. But however, you were kind of busy. And we did kind of want to keep it quiet, low key. But yes, I do deserve that 100%.
Quiet from your own brother.
I mean, at least tell me it's happening. I don't have to find out after the fact.
I didn't even tell Mom and Dad.
Jeez.
Did you tell your wife?
We should go and
She was asleep when I told her.
Does she know?
She
Did you
was,
skip everybody?
I don't know. Yes. Ira was aware. Ira and I had discussed that we wanted it quiet, we wanted it private, and there was just too much going on to send out and get people to understand. But yes. By all means, yes, have your wedding here.
Okay.
Right.
So I figure guest list. I mean, obviously, you gotta have Echo and Gecko, Nix and Bix.
Man, you're gonna make me go find tokens. Yep, okay. Keep going.
No, I mean, Alice. Who else do we have out there?
Nix and Bix, Echo and Keko.
Yep.
You've got to go tell your parents.
Oh yeah, obviously the family. I mean, and are you really not going to even invite
Nope.
and or tell your mother?
Nope.
Oof.
Really? Why not mend that fence at some point?
Listen. No.
Okay. No contact.
She's all no.
Fine.
No, it's not that. She knows where I am. And she told me at the end of that she was going to be there. She wanted to talk to me. She wasn't there. She's not tried to contact me since. If she contacts me between now and then, I'll mention it and she can come. But if she doesn't, then fuck her.
Okay.
Well, okay. What she said.
Who else?
You know you guys want to invite Brad Chattington.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. I could do a sending to him. I don't have no clue where he even is. No.
You love Brad Chattington and all his little
No.
goonies.
No, definitely
we
don't.
No.
I mean, he's just barely one rung above Pops, in my opinion. Because
Echo and Keko can come.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And Bix and Nix.
Yes, that's
Nix. There's no B. It's Nix and Bix.
What?
Nix. Why would you separate it like that?
Nix and Bix.
Nix and Bix.
Yeah.
I just said Bix and Nix.
I know.
And you said there's no B.
Nah.
There's no B.
There's no B and there's no Bix. So
And then you said Nix and Bix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused.
There's a B. It's just.
She said it in the wrong order, and my brain did not compute.
No,
Oh, gotcha.
it's not the wrong order. You say Nix and Bix. I say Bix and Nick because
Wrong order.
that's alphabetical.
Alphabetical.
It is alphabetical, like Echo and Keko is alphabetical. Nix and Bix is not. It's wrong.
Sure. Are you gonna contact the wizards who were building the potions, or don't you have?
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind a couple. Those guys were pretty cool.
Mm.
I don't know their names though. So I mean, we talked with them, but I don't really know them.
Not enough for your wedding.
Yeah, exactly.
Enough to get them to the place here to.
Oh yeah, I mean, as a connection, sure. Down the road, obviously, definitely, but not for the wedding. Anyone else out there that we talked to?
That queen that just gave us that reward. Let's invite her.
Yeah, Queen Ara, sure. Who's
some of those dragons?
Who's the queen that we saved up in court that was possessed by what's her face? That wasn't Ara, was it?
Yeah.
That was Ara?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, then yeah, definitely Ara, because we did a lot with her. Okay, yeah.
Maybe there's that ancient dragon we could reach out and invite a couple of them, but tell them to come in humanoid form.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we tell them that there's a festival happening, and then if they make it for the wedding, then great. But we're gonna have a bit of a party afterwards. They can come to the reception.
Yeah, for like 2 days. So.
Yeah. Yeah, getting anyone else like NPC wise that we know the names of that would we would invite.
There was nobody particular outside of Echo and Keko, Nix and Bix that you guys were like really
Alice.
fond of, and Alice, yeah, that you guys were really fond of.
No.
The rest of the NPCs I gave you guys were they were there to beat you up
Yeah.
and kill you. So
Sure. Yeah, the closest was Queen Ara because we helped her a couple of different times. So sure,
Nobody cares about Mr. Pibbs.
Like you want to make Mr. Pibbs the reception? I don't know the guy. I don't trust the guy.
Like I said, nobody cares about Mr. Pibbs.
No, he's a bit weird. Might as well invite Pops if you're going to invite Mr. Pibbs. It was Dr. Pibbs, anyways. Mr. Pibbs?
Mr.
Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, and it was Dr. Pibb.
Was it Dr. Pibb? Oh, great.
Because I mixed the two on purpose.
Okay. All right.
It was originally Dr. Pibb, wasn't it?
Yep. It was originally. But, you know, the infinite wisdom of my players changing the name.
You're a Pibbin.
I mean, I did it in Jim's game. I couldn't say Raven's Crest to save my life.
No, you couldn't say Craven's Rest to save your life.
Exactly. See? You got
it.
See,
you called it Raven's Crest.
I couldn't do it. All right, so I'm gathering the peoples.
There's nobody in the Dragon Sanctum that I could think of to bring either because those guys are dodgy.
You don't know of anybody that's up there anymore anyways.
What's the Black Dragon? That was the
Nanny. Nice. Yeah, but even him, he was sneaking around in the don't come in this area while all the dragons.
I mean, seriously, if we'd have left Rudin in there, you know, he would have been in that thing every single day.
Yeah, I know that.
He's about as chaotic as Rudin. Probably less so, because Rudin actually would have played with everything in that room.
Probably. Well, Rudin definitely
and unleashed untold suffering on the universe.
Firstly, Rudin is the devil that we know, isn't he? That's the devil we know. Yeah. And also, it's safer having Rudin in the world if we're there to keep an eye on him.
Of course.
So we can't not invite Rudin because he has, you know,
I would never even consider not inviting Rudin.
His family does.
Exactly.
There's Ira. I gotta get Nix and Bix now, and I think that would be everybody. Are you inviting the purple dragon from up there?
I don't think we know them. I mean, not for the wedding, but they want to show up for the let them know that a party is happening if they want to come down. I mean, and meet folks here. I mean, pretty much only people like for the wedding itself are the people that we know. But anyone else who wants to be there for the party afterwards, hell yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So it's the wedding. Is your brother officiating?
I don't know. I mean, who made the most sense?
I mean, he's the king of dragons. He's going to be marrying 2 dragons.
Could ask Tyr.
Does he deserve it?
He is also a very high level cleric.
Have a whole ass god come and do it.
I mean, you could have Constance do it.
Exactly.
She is a paladin.
Or Persephone.
Or, well, you haven't had contact with Persephone since
No, we have not.
Back.
So, yeah.
Oh, Constance.
Well, I think Constance has got to be standing with us.
Okay.
I mean, if Rudin's the best man, isn't Constance the maid of honor?
I don't know.
And that's a fair point.
Constance's like, yeah, get me out of that quick, please.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, no, that's fine if they want me to do it. But I'm just saying, like, that's a fair point, though. Like,
no. I think Storg is fine. I mean, he is a the king and a high level cleric. I mean, why not? He's got the ceremony spell. Unless there's somebody else you'd rather have.
I can't think of anybody.
How about Guide?
I was just about to pull his token out. There it
I
is.
mean,
Hey, do you remember when we got figurines of Wondrous Power and we never actually used them?
never actually
Yep.
used them.
Never did. Nope. You still have them.
Yeah,
I think we get them out and let people ride around on them outside.
as part of the carnival.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I got a Triceratops. I mean, what the heck?
I've got a cockatrice.
Well, it doesn't turn everyone to
Zip up
stone.
your pants.
There's a pterodactyl, a triceratops, a Tyrannosaurus rex, and a cockatrice. Pterodactyl can fly around with people on the back.
Most of us can fly already anyway, but still.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but who doesn't want to ride on a flying dinosaur?
I don't want to ride on a flying dinosaur. They're scary.
I will say, I am not going to have the best man standing around looking like a horse with a weasel riding a horse.
There you go.
Need a different outfit.
Yeah. And we want to see your face too. What about Michael? He can come if he wants to. Should we invite the angel round?
That's true. I
Michael?
mean,
Really?
What do you mean, really?
we saved him.
Might be a bit weird having an angel standing there.
Yeah. I think. I mean,
He says, looking at Constance.
I mean, very, very different.
Yeah.
I'd say go ahead and grab Ida.
Ooh, okay.
Ida got us through a lot of stuff.
Do you want Seymour
Mhm.
too? Nope, that Seymour wasn't your group.
Nope.
Seymour? Suddenly Seymour
Seymour Butts?
standing beside me.
Pedro Cosleon? Constance?
Yeah.
Rudenstrelv? Don't forget Scamp.
Yes.
Okay. Archived. Where do I have? There he is. Do you want Autumn? And Azrael?
No. No.
No, thank you.
We had a Laura Carlisle for a little bit.
Who?
She was at the very, very beginning.
Don't remember.
She wasn't in our group. She was in the other group.
That's
No,
not
this
group,
was
yeah.
an NPC.
what about
Don't
Sandra?
remember.
Okay. Poor Zabnot. He was a great guy. I don't have Ida's token.
That's okay. We can
picture.
assume he's there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just a tabaxi, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I don't have his token picture, but he's there.
He's just
I mean,
hiding in the corner.
exactly. He's hiding in the shadows somewhere. We'll never see him.
I might.
Sure. I'll never see him.
I'll telepathically tell you about it.
All right. Anyone else?
Nope.
Loads of people, but none that we can actually think of.
Yeah.
Well, these are the people that are on the map besides Nix and Bix. I haven't gotten them there yet. That you guys have played with most outside of the villains, and I'm assuming you don't want your villains there.
No.
Mm-mm.
Hey, there's someone that I'm wondering about. What happened to her? Grigori's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Where's she?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you like to know?
But you asked.
Why is she not in the palace?
You would like to know that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Did your brother kill her?
I will ask Storg. What happened to Grigori's daughter? She was a child.
Oh, she was. She grew up quick. He took her with him.
Into hell?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, Grigori.
What a piece.
Do you have to save her now, too?
I've already got people on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head. You just worry about your wedding.
What is this? Have this ogre pig farmer standing next to me? What's going on here?
That's Strelf. I'm not Strelf. That's
No.
Rudin. Isn't there, Rudin?
It's like we were walking through the woods and we had to investigate.
You grew 9 feet tall and Weasel turned into a pig? What's going on here?
Weasel is his familiar, so I'm assuming it could be whatever he wants it to be, right?
Exactly, yeah, pretty much. It could be changed with the spell.
Mm-hmm. Well, Krasmi, are you gonna pull out your Moorbounder?
I can do.
I mean, you haven't played with her in forever either.
I've got this too.
Didn't you have the kitty? Yeah, what's that? This place for cat?
Yeah. The Moorbounder is
Mix and fix his tokens.
the other character. The other bird. I know, I've got a Bristol Moorbounder. Oh yeah, I got it from the ghost town, didn't I?
You did.
So big.
It is big.
All right. So the wedding goes on. How deep into this wedding do you guys want me to go?
I don't think it needs to be that involved.
No.
Cool.
Don't fade to black.
They fade to black.
Nope. They can't fade to black.
Because you're there?
I mean, assembling all these people and then just saying, okay, it's over.
Nope.
So
the wedding happens. Your brother's going to officiate. Your mom and dad are there. I think that's your mom and dad down here. Yep.
Both of them. 1 and 2.
Uh-huh. At the end, the very end of your wedding, you are going to see somebody out the corner of your eye who kind of just smiles, waves, and then disappears.
Who?
You've never seen them before, but they know you. Wow.
They're an archer. Do they shoot me?
They are not an archer, and they're not going to shoot you. No. No shooting of the archers.
Okay. Never forgive Dal for that.
I've heard. And this is what they look like, just so you can tell.
Like, never seen that person before ever.
You have not.
Who the hell is it?
But they're going to smile as you guys are leaving, coming down the aisle. He's going to leave.
That's creepy, man.
Your mom.
Can I telepathically ask him who he is?
Sure, you can try.
Who are you? Nothing?
You will get one word response in your head.
Yeah.
It's being whispered to
And
you,
that-
probably.
Mm-hmm.
And that word is.
Your mom.
Your mom. That's
I don't-
2 words.
He said friend.
Listen,
I don't-
Linda.
How can he be my friend if I don't know him?
Guide is there.
Guide is there.
Mm-hmm.
What form is Guide in?
He is in dragon form, only just humanized. So it almost looks like he's a dragonkin.
It's kind of. How does that work? Are you all right?
Well. It's tight, but I could get used to this being a dragonkin, walking around your very new safe world that you've created.
You helped. Quite a bit.
I mean, I took a guy to a place and watched him grow old. That's about what I did.
Did much more than that.
You and
So much of
I,
what we did.
you and I know what we did.
Yes, this is true. Kind of holding Krukosmia's hand and talking to him.
Mhm.
Like, I can honestly say I don't think we would have succeeded in all of this without your assistance at some point.
This is true, but I tried to take no step into this. You guys remember Grigori's wife, correct?
Alice, yes.
Yes. Alice.
Where is she?
Sorry she couldn't make it. There is a bit of... You're aware that your brother sent a group of people into Hells to go get the daughter of Grigori?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said he was on it. He said he got somebody taking care of it.
Okay. I didn't quite catch that. So
Yeah.
I said, can we go and have we got to go and fetch her? And your brother said, we've already got somebody on it.
It's something to that effect then, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So she volunteered only so that she could kill him. I reminded her of what happens if you kill...
Oh no.
Yes. She is seeing red. The man did take her daughter. But I brought somebody for you to introduce. This is Grigori's mother, standing to his right.
Oh my god. Oh, that bitch. He was vile.
He was.
Is that her there?
There's her standing right next to him, yes.
No, the redhead one here?
Yes, that one, yes.
Oh, that's her. Yes, of course. I recognize her now.
Kind of incline my head a little bit. Hello.
There's no need to bow to me, Strav.
Oh, it was a nod of my head, not a full-on bow.
Yeah, that's how she's taking it.
Okay,
Me.
fine. Yeah.
Of course,
sure.
Grigori learned everything he was from her.
Sure did.
Yeah, it is nice to make your acquaintance then. Kind of glancing at Guide and back to her. What
sorry.
What brings you to the occasion?
I'm here to apologize on my brother or my son's behalf. I understand that my apologies can't fix anything that has happened, but note, I am here in Alice's stead. She is seeing through my eyes.
I see. Well, I'm sorry for what she is about to be going through.
I hope that we can calm her down. My hope is that we can get to her before she gets to him, and we can save my grandchild.
I see. Well, unfortunately, who is all going on this expedition?
They've already gone.
Oh, good. We hope that they don't undo the work that we just did. They know not to open any portals, I hope.
Yes. No portals were open. They did a planar shift.
Right.
Crocosmia.
So a group has gone to hell to dispatch Grigori, save his daughter, your granddaughter, and prevent Alice from taking up the title.
Yes. So a little
Who-
bit of history about how Glacia ended up with that bottle. I am afraid that history is doomed to repeat itself.
Was it a glass bottle?
It is a glass bottle, yes.
Right.
If she,
I'm going to start asking everybody in the room if they know that name, including Grigori's mother.
okay, hold on a second.
Used to be my wedding day, this says, and now it's ruined.
The person who taught Glacia how to bring upon the portals gave her that glass, and that is so that she could not die in the event of taking over the new layer of hell that she was looking for. She, Alice, is looking to do the same.
She wants to open the portal?
She wants to be able to kill Gregory without taking his spot, without sacrificing herself or anyone there. And to do so, they need the potion.
Okay. And she has the potion?
She doesn't. She's looking for a way to create it.
Well, we happen to have a number of talented alchemist type people that we know.
Yes. Well, hopefully she doesn't get that potion, because then 500 years ago will mean absolutely nothing. Let's not dwell on this anymore. Let's celebrate
Please.
your wedding.
No
There's
pressure.
many, many more people who are out there waiting to hear that you are married. Let's go do that.
I will go and obviously hug my parents. Kyra and Zarquan. What?
They're leaving the room upon hearing the name.
Why was Zork on here?
Because he was. You saw him there. His token was there.
I did not see anything. I didn't know who was. I didn't know who you were putting on the map. And why is Ira leaving?
Go to your wedding.
Sister-in-law. Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. Official sister-in-law, right?
Exactly.
Well, she's married to his brother, so she's his sister-in-law.
Okay, so now technically, Cosme has sister-in-law too.
Yes. She's now your sister-in-law too.
Wait, they're both leaving together.
Uh-huh.
Ira and Zorkon?
I'm gonna freaking grab Stork. What the hell's going on with your wife?
Something weird is happening here.
Why
I
is
don't
she
like
leaving with
any of
Stork
it.
one?
Check his neck. Maybe there's a thing on it.
Come on, dude. Just what we need. Don't cross the streams. Come on. I mean, I just grab Stork here. What do you know about this? What's going on?
I'm typing as fast as I can.
I mean, I'm going to ask him in front of everybody.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna grab Stork and pull him in.
And yeah, and in your head, that's what you're gonna hear.
I'll explain later to the party. Great. Just go and have fun while some world-ending thing is happening.
It's not a
Just
world-ending
stop.
thing. It's not a world-ending thing. I
Exactly.
promise. I promise you, it's not world-ending.
The person who was behind half of the crap you were dealing with has wandered off with your wife.
Yeah.
Don't tell me if we can just ignore this.
Also, there was a creepy stranger here. I asked him who he was.
What?
He said he was a friend. And then he was doing this creepy smile. He said he was a friend. And then I asked him who he was, and he told me he'd see me in 50 years. What does that mean? And then I said, who are you? And he said, Azintos. Like, that means anything. Like, I don't want to know what your fucking name is. I want to know who you are, what you're doing at my wedding. But nothing. I got nothing. And then
the dragon god of time is here.
Yeah.
Along with the former king's mother.
Yeah, well, it must have something to do with this person who says they'll be back in 50 years. I don't like it. I don't like any of this.
So who else do we have here that we didn't recognize or know? Like, who's this person with the wings over here?
That's from Ira's group.
Okay.
The person with the wings, that is Persephone.
Oh, okay, great. Okay.
You did ask for her to be at the party.
I mean, I made a suggestion. Sure, I also said she was one of the ones that could do the wedding.
Yep. This is the Queen of Karnath.
Okay, right.
So out of obligation,
Sure.
was, and
yeah.
This dragon here, this dragonborn here, he is in charge of the higher militaries. So like he's a general of your brother's army.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool.
So like they're NPCs that you guys have met.
Yeah.
You're just not important NPCs, but have to be at weddings.
Who's this?
That wasn't supposed to be there. That's Alice's token.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And then we have these two over here.
That's part of Ira's group.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. Cool. Okay, I see. That's everyone who's on the map at least now, currently. Okay, good. Okay.
However,
just kind of like still holding Cosmia's hand and just okay.
Is there no security here at all?
Apparently
like
not.
What is going on? Like it's ridiculous.
I think.
I mean.
I mean, really, if we wanted to go anywhere, would anyone be able to stop us?
Nope.
I mean, at the field we're at right now, people are going to just show up whether we want them to or not. I just want to make sure that nothing is going to ruin the rest of the day for us. It sounds like, at least for right now, nothing will. Things are in motion. Things are happening out in the world. It may or may not involve us in the future. But We did our part. This is our time to do what we want. And if we need to get in and kick someone's ass, we will.
Okay.
If we have to get another trip to hell, we can do that.
Please don't.
Don't want to. I don't want to. Obviously.
All right, so then the rest of the evening and the party goes uneventfully. You guys have a great party. Everybody's there. People who are supposed to be there are there. People who aren't supposed to be there aren't there. You enjoy the rest of your time together. Near the end of the night, Guide will find you.
Mm-hmm.
I and the past queen. What do you call them?
Yes.
No longer queen, but used to be queen.
Dowager Queen.
Yep, there we go. We need to leave. Alice has gotten to the part where it is time for us to vacate.
Well, good luck.
We will keep you apprised as quickly as we can.
If there's anything you need from us, we will. I kind of like catch everyone's eye as they're there. Like, we will do what needs to be done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we don't need you. And he will grab Crocosmia's hand, give it a kiss. Congratulations. And enjoy. And then they will disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Constance, did you ever get to talk to Persephone?
I don't think so. Not yet.
I saw her. I think she was here earlier. Maybe we should grab her before she leaves.
I mean, she did say 4 weeks, right? Has it been 4 weeks?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
But she's here.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try to talk to her.
I mean, we can just talk to her, period.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say,
right. I just meant, like, walk up and be like, I know it ain't been 4 weeks, but what do you want?
It hasn't been 4 weeks, but what you want? Come Lord. Sounds like a Beastie Boys song.
I was joking. I'm not actually to say that, but basically,
what you want?
Yeah, I'll try to talk to her. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna say that. But, like, hello, and how are you doing? That kind of thing.
Well, and great. How are you?
I'm okay. That's a loaded question when you ask me that question. A lot has changed recently, but I'm doing well.
I can see. Here's where she actually belongs.
Yes.
Yeah, outside of Constance.
Right. Yes, and thank you for telling me that was possible, because for a long time I did not think that it would be.
Yes. Now, I'm guessing you want to know what it is that you wanted to talk about.
I would love to know that. However, if we need to wait the appropriate time, as you said, then that is fine too.
Well, my appropriate time was not at a wedding and a party. But
why ever not?
Because, well, if I have to explain that to you, we're in trouble. No. I was wondering, there is a 10-year-old boy who lives over in the marshes. He could be great one day if he had the proper tutor. I'm wondering if you could reach out to him and train him up.
Okay, what is And is he wanting to be? You think he'd be a great paladin, or just a great fighter, or what is it that you think is special about him?
He will be a great paladin and a very formidable sorcerer.
That's scary. Okay, I didn't say that. A
She says
paladin
his
and a
name.
sorcerer.
She says his name.
Okay, yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah. And if Constance or Cosme is listening to Constance's things, hopefully she's not, but if she is, she'll recognize the name. You will, because she was asking about it before.
Is it that boy that came?
Yes.
Right.
But he sure wasn't 10.
He was not 10.
No, he was a grown-ass man.
You had
Time
guide.
shenanigans.
You had guide at your wedding, guys. So
Yes, I know. Yes.
you should.
I told you it had something to do with guide.
Wait, so the creepy guy is this boy? I'm confused.
Yep.
Yes. So the creepy guy who showed up at the wedding that smiled, waved, and walked off is the boy in your timeline. He is 10 years old that you're being asked to go train.
And he knows us because he's already been training with Constance.
Yep.
In another timeline. Okay.
Fucking Jesus Christ. What is going on?
Oh.
Guys, got to stop doing this to us, man. Messing my head up.
I mean, really, based on our lives, this wedding has gone as well as it possibly could. There was no actual combat, no actual demons came out and interrupted the wedding. I mean,
this is true.
I mean, yes, there's going to be some shocks because of who we are. We draw weirdness to us. Look at Rudin. No, we are all weirdness magnets, period. And so much of what we do is going to make changes in the world and make waves everywhere. And so it's not surprising that someone 55 years from now, or 45 years from now, whatever, will show up to say hi and watch us get married. Someone who obviously will be something important in our lives down the road.
Okay.
Somebody who's
so confused though. If this boy is training with me in another timeline, why he's creepy? Because there ain't no way I'd let him be creepy.
Nobody said that you trained him.
The reason he's creepy.
Okay. It's just him in another timeline. Okay.
Yeah.
The reason he was creepy is he came in, he was grinning. I asked him who he was, and all he gave me was a name. He didn't tell me anything except, "I'll see you in 50 years. I'm a friend." Who says that? Who says I'm a? Yeah, that's why it was creepy. It makes more sense now that we have that. But why did he say that to me? Why did he even?
Timey, wimey, wibbly, wobbly.
Why did
because if you're going to start training him, if you take him in and start training him, then we will see him way sooner than 50 years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. It's weird, man.
Well, who knows? I mean, really, I know from our time shenanigans, it was a very confusing thing. So maybe 50 years. That version of him is 50 years. Will only exist 50 years from now.
Who knows?
We'll see.
That's from another adventure, right?
Sure.
But I will. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna bring the boy to training. So, like, he's gonna.
Yeah.
Him to be where we are, and hopefully, won't be like I can make him into a decent person.
I mean, he seemed friendly enough. He just smiled and waved.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's the powerful sorcerer part. makes me think that he's like not Obi-Wan, Anakin. He's got the power to either be really good or really evil. So like,
Unfortunately, that is everyone for the entire world. Everybody has the power to be good or be evil. It all depends on what they do with the power that they've been given.
right. So like, and like, I'm thinking based on what you said about that Costas would want to train him to try to lead him on the right path because in her mind he could potentially be a, a powerful enemy in the future. Wow, I can't speak.
I mean, I won't lie. I mean, one possible outcome I had considered at some point was to sacrifice myself to just destroy Leviathus and take his place. I'm glad I did not. And if we found another way.
I'd have been so pissed with you if you did.
Oh, I know. I understand this.
Somebody from the party would have to sacrifice themselves. I was going to give you Weasel.
I don't know if
Someone from the party. Someone from the party.
I'm not familiar with
He
word
was
for that.
there the whole time.
This is true.
He was like family.
No, it is all right. I mean, things have worked out. I mean, in a way that it could have been much, much worse. But we are together. We have more parties ahead of us.
Said no. Just like Strixhaven. Nope, you can't do that. No, can't do that.
Just no.
Though it's logical, but just because you're smarter than me doesn't mean I'm going to allow you to do it.
So, yes, you guys will have your party. It will wind down. It'll take days for people to stop congratulating you. So the party will go on for days. I will return. If you guys want to speak to me after game, we can talk about what I was doing, especially with Zorkon. And yeah. Rudin, what are you doing after all of this? Are you just going back to the keep and just hanging out there forever? Or are you going to go find your parents?
I'll probably travel back home. Back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Now that you know where they're going.
I mean, hell, if you're going to go traveling, I'll give you the helm of teleportation and just go. And just come back when you're ready.
There you go. Then I'm going to bring the one that travels through time so I could just like be only going for 30 seconds.
That one's gone now. It doesn't work anymore.
I was only going for 30 seconds. You act like I was going
the helm does not let you travel through time anymore.
That one.
That one.
Another one. Oh no.
Yeah. Knowing Rudin's luck, he probably could fall down some shaft somewhere and find some relic. Lets him do something weird.
Just pally up with bloody Zorkon. I'm sure he'll help you out.
Yeah, guide.
He's happily He's happily taking strangers to people's weddings through time. Because that's important, obviously.
We don't know. Maybe it is.
Important to piss Crow Cosmere off on her wedding day. Cheers, guide.
Yeah, bringing Igori's mother with it, that was not something we needed to see.
Maybe not.
Nope.
But it's all right.
Too, just lined up all the Aaronais and everything. Just Angel Gabriel, Angel Michael. Let's just get everybody here. Let's just
inviting some of them. That would be nice.
I was thinking about bringing them here. They're in tiefling form, and I have tokens for them. But they're at the party. Let's put it that way. You may not have been able to tell the difference between them and a regular tiefling.
True.
Nyx and Bix do have a present for you.
Yay.
As everything's winding down and, we're coming to a close.
Mm-hmm.
It's wrapped in a box.
It's a new box.
It is not a new box. It is not a new box. Inside of it, for Crocosmia and for Strelv, there is a small caravan, and you can pull it out and use it whenever you wish. To pull it, there is a figurine of a horse. Bix will tell you that the figurine is much like your Moorbounder. You summon it whenever you need it. The caravan can double into a merchant cart. So, Strelv, a little piece of home, and Crocosmia, a way to sell your wares. A roaming shop, as it were.
Okay. What are my wares?
Potions.
Oh, okay.
Exotic fruits and such.
Mm-hmm. You guys can go from anywhere to anywhere, and if you don't feel like using the helm, you will have a way of getting to and from, and still be able to use your cart and sell things from it. You will go ahead.
If we make enough money, we can always just buy teleportation scrolls as well. I have a couple of those.
Echo and Keko will bring you a. If you guys remember from near the very beginning, you guys had to have scrolls that went to close the demon doors and the angelic doors.
Mm-hmm.
They will bring you one of each of those and tell you for the memories, and on the back it will see that it is not an active scroll.
Okay. I still had some scrolls left over. They probably don't work either.
They probably don't either. Nope.
Aw. Well, frame them, and put them up on the wall.
There you go.
Shadow box kind of thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In our keep.
Your keep. All right. And then one last present from Stork.
From the stork?
Stork, no, not that Stork.
It wasn't even evolved yet.
Bite your tongue there. You know that's not going to happen.
Stork is going to give you the magic core to his floating ship.
Ah. Okay. You have a replacement for this, or are you just giving up the airship life?
I hear there's Mithril in the mix.
There are, in fact. Did you see Queen Ara was here?
She was here, yes. I spoke with her at great detail, reminding her that we were dragons and that flight in that capacity might not be necessary. Where she then promptly reminded me that not all people will be able to transform. They have the ability to, but not the factual ability to.
Or the will to.
Yes.
I mean, and the fact that we realized too that being able to transform into dragons doesn't mean they can actually do anything they would normally be able to do as dragons.
Yes. So, I am helping her with her endeavor of wanting to build out these airships with the gnomes? Yes, the gnomes.
I would say we should get involved in that as well, only because the other thing that dragons can't do is carry massive shipments of materials.
I mean,
where airships can.
They can carry like huge saddles, but you're right, not lots and lots and lots of stuff.
You want merchants to be able to carry goods from place to place.
Mm-hmm.
Dragons could necessarily do that, but it would be very tiring.
It would.
Whereas airships could just do, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
practical uses, yes.
Yep. So we're investing in it. Maybe not for military use, but definitely for making sure that people are comfortable in their everyday lives.
Yeah. The other thing to consider too is that the cities are not, and you noticed this when we met the gemstone dragonkin. the cities and villages out there are not built to accommodate dragons. People will still have to spend most of their time in their humanoid forms.
This is correct.
Kind of looking around the palace that we're standing in right now, it's not sized for dragons.
Correct.
So, yes, a lot to consider down the road. Well, my role as emissary will continue. I would be happy to go and meet with people as needed to help out Dargon. We are going to do a adventurers school, academy, whatever you want to call it, to train young people in their abilities and such, so they can go out and do good in the world.
Like a military group, but not a military group. I like it.
Well, you know, the school up in Karnath, they're more academic. We're more functional, more
Yes.
vocational in our trainings.
Yes. Also, you have to apply to get into that school.
Well, we can't take everyone that wants to walk through our doors. We're not that big. But we can.
Yet. You're not that big yet.
I would say we want to, if it's the four of us doing most of the training, we're not going to train hundreds and hundreds of people all at once.
You're going to let Rudin train people?
Of course, that man has the most ridiculous set of skills I've ever seen. It's amazing.
You make sure you get a cleric.
Oh, this is true. We don't have. Well, we have a paladin. You know what? I think I'll let Constance find someone to train with more the divine type things.
That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea.
Paladin's got to learn how to lay on hands somewhere.
All right, and with that, I think we are going to end unless anybody has any more questions or anything to wrap this up. Nope. Okay. It's been great playing with you guys.
Why did you do that to me on my wedding day, on the last day of the whole campaign?
Oh.
You broke my brain in 14 pieces.
I have to do it at least one more time. It has been great playing with you guys for the last 2 years. Hopefully we'll get to do it again at some point, just not for a little bit. I'll be doing one-shots on Sundays from now on, so hopefully we can throw some more one-shots out in the server.
Yeah.
I'll pop in if you don't fill them, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, Dragon Tales is coming to an end.
Sad day.